And then she says,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And mazel tov to the Chusson and Kala, to Josh and Liz, to the entire family, the entire Gordon family, the entire Friedman family who are not here, unfortunately, but we'll make simcha anyway. Okay. This Sheva Brachos is being sponsored by a long list of people, and I will read their names in no alphabetical order, or is it? No, it's not in alphabetical order.
Adler?
Because Wolf is the first one. Fran and David Wolf.
Who exactly put together the list?
I didn't make this list. Ruth and Shapsi Adler, Dina and David Brothman, Paul and Abby Brummer, Ella and Gary Diamond, Fagi and Alex Abramowitz, Malka and George Adler, Ayala Abramoff, Usher Frankel, Judy and Chanoch Shemian, Toby and Yossi Goldberg, and Susan and Jack Kahn. So on behalf of all of us, we want to welcome everybody here, and we're very, very happy that we can participate in the Simcha. One announcement before we have our first speaker is that I'm going to ask all the men to make sure that they remain after dessert and after benching for Mariv, because David Brothman has Yortzeit tonight, and we promised him that we would have a minyan here for Mariv. So we need at least 10 of us to stay behind. And with that, I would present our first speaker of the evening. So far, he's the first. First implies that there'll be more, but who knows? And Rabbi Ariel Gordon is going to be mahana us with Divrei Torah in honor of the Chassan and Kala.
Thank you.
We give a bracha to the Chassan and the Kala that they should build a binyan adiyad, that their marriage should be a binyan adiyad. What is that supposed to mean? What is a binyan? What is it supposed to connote? There's the pasuk says Vayiven es etzela when it talks about the creation of Chava. The term uses the word Vayiven also with creation, to build. And from there we make the bracha in Sheva Brachos. We say Hiskin lo mimenu binyan adiyad, and that Hashem made for Adam, He made him Chava, a binyan adiyad, also a binyan, and that's where we get the idea of giving a bracha. It should be a binyan adiyad, but still, what does it mean to be a binyan? So the Lubavitcher Rebbe explains in his first sicha.
Thank you.
What does he say? He says, the pasuk says, "Basi legani achosi kalasi," that I came to my garden, my sister, my bride. Achosi kala? In short, what the Lubavitcher Rebbe says is that a gan is supposed to imply something which is comfortable. So a gan is like a garden, somewhere where you're comfortable, somewhere where you like to be. And in short, what he says is that Hashem created, and the Chazal say the gan refers to a mishkan, the mishkan or the Beis Hamikdash, the mishkan where Hashem wanted to live there. The Medrash says in Sava Kadosh Baruch Hu, Liyoso Dir B'Tachtonim, Hashem wanted Hadatava for a place to reside, a place to live in this world. And that was the Mishkan. Like the Frierdiker Rebbe said, Lashon of Tava means a desire, something you can't understand. We can't understand what it means that Hashem wanted something in this, or we can't understand why Hashem would want something in this world, but the idea is that Hashem wanted us to elevate the Gashmias, that there should be some sort of fusion of Gashmias and Ruchnias in the Mishkan. And the Mishkan, which is a binyan, something which is physical, is supposed to bring up to the Ruchnias. Getting married, a kala, a chosi kala, getting married is, until now, it's a lot easier to focus on the Ruchnias because you have fewer distractions. Once you get married, one example is Parnas, you have other obligations to which you have to turn your mind to. And so you can't just focus as much on the Gashmias. But the idea of the binyan, what Hashem wanted, was to bring this marriage, or to bring all physicality and to be nisala into ruchnius. And that is the challenge of marriage, or that is what Hashem wants. That's the taiva of Hashem for this binyan, this marriage. And it shouldn't just be simply about physical things. It should be that you should bring the physical into the spiritual. When you look for a husband, what are you looking for? So again, I wanted to be short. I just put the Rashi Prakim up here. What are we looking for? Caring, gentle, and giving. Those are the first three things I came up with. Daniel is the kind of guy that everybody can count on. I was saying before that Booby had a little garbage bag, half a garbage bag every couple of weeks to take out, and it was too heavy for Booby to take out, she would say. Every couple of weeks, half a garbage bag. So she would call Daniel, take out the garbage, and he would drive down there, whatever it is, 20 minutes, and spend the rest of the day talking to Booby after he took out the half the shopping bag of garbage. Another thing you want in a husband is consistency. You don't want somebody who you say something to and you don't know how they're going to respond. You want someone who is just solid and you're not surprising. Daniel is the kind of guy, he's steady. You know exactly what to expect. For example, when we went to Eretz Yisrael, Yerushalayim, Yer HaKodesh, every single day you would find Daniel dressed in a fish uniform. Fish uniform. Consistency, that's right. You know what to expect. If you're looking for Daniel, look for the guy in the fish uniform. And just one more. Didn't start though when he was 10, which is when we went to Eretz Yisrael. When we were children, when Daniel was young, every day he needed to wear his vest with a pocket. It had to be with a vest and a pocket. That's not Daniel. What else do you need? You need, in a husband, you need someone who's protective, someone who's going to protect you. I always said that Daniel is not my younger brother, he's my older brother. He's stronger, he's taller, better looking. He's my older brother, really. When we went to Prague together, we didn't have all that much to do, so we decided to check out their subway system. And we didn't ride the subway, we just found the escalators. It was unbelievable. The escalator was, you know what I'm talking about? It's almost straight down. It's almost like an elevator, except it's like an escalator. It's out in the open, and the slope is incredible. So we went up and down it probably 15 times, like little children, just riding the escalator. And then when we left, the guard said to us, "Where's your ticket?" They said, "Ticket." I said, "We don't have a ticket." They said, "Passports." I said, "Oh no, we don't have our passports." And we weren't ready to give up our passports to the security of the subway. So they said, they were demanding passports, give us your passport, or either a ticket or a passport. And so I tried to reason with them. I was showing them on the wall that it says you only need a ticket if you're going to ride the subway. We didn't ride the subway. I wasn't getting anywhere. And the guy was already, he was calling in reinforcement. He got on his walkie-talkie, and we were getting nervous. Daniel with his, stood up to the guy and said, "For what?" The guy literally ran away, and we were free to go. Protective husband. The eternal optimist, that's what you need. Optimism in a marriage. Daniel still believes the Blue Jays are going to win the World Series. The last thing is that you're looking at a husband, you're looking for a father. You're looking for someone who's going to raise your children. One of the things most important that I've learned to be a father is you have to understand your children. You have to understand how they work. And one important method is the reward system. You know, if they do something good, you give them a reward. When Daniel was little, he was very attached to Dadi. Dadi. This is the little doll, little lion. He loved it. Problem was, when he would lose his Dadi, couldn't sleep. you cry, I need my daddy. So mommy would say, anybody who finds the daddy gets a prize, gets a treat. One time, mommy said to me, go find the daddy. Danielle says, okay, I've already checked the guest room. You don't have to check the guest room. Check everywhere else in the house. And so I did. I checked everywhere else in the house. Couldn't find it. Last, I checked the guest room, and there was Daddy, nicely tucked in, and his head just sticking out over the covers. So Danielle is a man you can expect to make a wonderful father. I brought that to you. Oh, finally, I should also mention my chavrusa, my long-standing chavrusa. We learned years and years together as chavrusas. He was a regular in the kollel. When he couldn't make it, we would learn over the phone. I hope we'll continue after you get married. Our bracha to you is that the marriage, the binyan should be a binyan adiyad. Mazel tov.